Good day, fine people, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick on the Commodore 64, as this jolly music plays, and we're playing a game called Park Patrol, published by Activision in 1984 in the US and the rest of the world a bit later by Silverbird in 1987. Also come out on the ZX Spectrum, which we covered, and the Amstrad CPC. Now, you control a ranger, either a male or a female one. You can see you can change it a little bit there if you want, and it's your job to pick up litter. Yes, the tourists have been litter louting, so here I am in my rubber motorised boat. Now you see in the bottom middle there's a lot of objects. Oops, I've hit a swimmer and drowned. We need to collect those objects to get to the next stage. Now you see my energy level going down in the left, as it's energy 920 at the moment. There's turtles on the shore. If we can get more energy by going in a little hut, but I'll see her survive as long as I can. Hopefully you get the gist of this game. Now, if you had it back in the day, let me know. There's turtles, snakes, and various fauna, and we do not want to bump into them. So in the bottom middle, you can see those Coke cans gradually going down after each one we collect. We need to collect all of those. Now, I don't want to bump onto logs. Apparently you can jump on logs, but then it turns into a balancing act. You see my energy there is flashing, which means I need to get in the little hut to rejuvenate the energy. Right. I think I'm done for here. Lives in the bottom right. This is level number 1. Will I get past level 1? I don't know. Do check out the ZX Spectrum. Oops, run out of energy. Do check out the ZX Spectrum review if you've got a chance. I can see this game would have been a lot of people's favourites. These games aren't about expert gameplay. They're about seeing how you would have got on your first or second go. And already I quite like it. I know it's sacrilege because I grew up on the ZX Spectrum, but I'm liking this version better than the Spectrum version. It seems to move a little bit better. Kaboom! Activision! Right, this is my last life. There's a little hut to rejuvenate the energy, so I'll go in there. Any contact with the turtles on dry land and you're dead. Now the swimmers, if you time this right, you can, there we go. If you throw them a buoy and you can rescue them. That's very tricky to do. Normally if you bump into the swimmers, your boat will sink to the bottom of the ocean. And being a park ranger, you've never learned to swim and you will drown. Excellent stuff. Let me know what the furthest is you've got on this. As I say, I play these games from the standpoint of your first or second go, so there might be bits that I've missed as I go through it, but would I have gone back to play this again? Yes, I would. Big thank you to the subscribers there. If you've watched this far into the video, then please consider subscribing. It helps the channel grow, and the more members we get, the more time I've got for the channel, and the more stuff we can do. Hooray! The music playing in the background is quite nice. Is this parallax scrolling? I suppose some things are moving past quicker than others, so I guess yes. Let's just see how far I get on this game. Come on, Nick, you can do this. You got this. There we go. So we're off level 1. Each level we have to collect a different element of rubbish. Right, so now we're collecting bottles. It was cans before, now bottles. Don't know what that is. Bottles of tomato ketchup or whatever. Don't bump into anything. It's a way of scaring the spiders and the snakes off, I mean. I think it costs you energy there, or calories. I've got 9,000 calories at the moment. So that's something... Oops, I missed the boat. So that's something I can work on. Lots of calories. On later levels, you have to collect food as well. Oh, that's game over. On later levels, you have to collect food as well. Your calories will go down and you die. On these early levels, I don't think it's that necessary. Right, so you know what to do, don't you? So we're on a male ranger. If I don't get very far... Oops, missed him. If I don't get very... Oh, that's costing me. If I don't get very far on this one, I'll go back in again and control a female ranger so you can see the difference between the two. But it is just graphically... I don't think it's going to change the game a great deal. Right, energy back up again. Hurrah! Doodle-a-doo. As I say, try and avoid the swimmers unless you want to be a bit flash, but just concentrate on collecting as many items as you possibly can. Doodle-a-doo, doodle-a-doo. Come on, Nick, you can do this thing. If you like your Commodore 64 games, we've reviewed quite a few now. Not as many as Spectrum, but still quite a few. If you want to check them out, they're all in a playlist. If you click on my username, that'll take you to the channel page. Oh man, I missed the boat. That'll take you to the channel page. There'll be a playlist tab, unless YouTube have changed it. Click on that, and you'll see Commodore 64, along with a number of other systems as well. Now, so don't be a little out. Don't be a killer turtle. Don't be a killer snake. If you're one of the three, comment below. Hopefully you're not a litter out. Anyway, it always amazes me, people that just throw litter on the floor. It's just crazy. Sometimes when I go for a walk to ease stress, because that's what this channel is all about, I will see people that have just thrown litter in a quite idyllic beauty spot and just left it behind. What's up with those people? They are absolute, well, selfish first of all, but blooming nincompoops. Right, that's level 1. So I've got level 1 tagged. It's level 2 I seem to be having a lot of trouble with. Now this national park we're in is called Poconos, apparently. Poconos? I think so. So it's not Jellystone filled with loads of volcanoes and stuff. You won't see Yogi Bear and Boo Boo trying to steal your picnic baskets. You'll just see litter about the place. You're the new park ranger and you're trying to show off Big Style E. Here you go. Right, diddly. Oh, look at that. We rubbering, we sunk to the bottom. I don't know what these swimmers have got. They've probably got safety pins and they can puncture the boat or something, but it's darn not friendly. Stage 2 seems to be my Achilles heel there. I've got no lives left, you can see on the bottom right, and I've sunk again. That's me doomed. Oh, good. Right, so, if it goes back to the game over, so it goes back to the title screen, let's see what difference it makes being a female park ranger. I don't think I did that on the ZX Spectrum version. But anyway, you can customise your game if you want there by changing all the figures if you want to, so you don't have to go in the conventional way. There we go. Right, Ranger 1, girl. It says Eaglesoft there, they must have developed it for Activision. So just to confirm, Activision 1984, Silverbird in 1987, the rest of Europe. Silverbird were like the, I think they were a budget label of Firebird, I believe. Right, there we go. So the graphic is, well, a little bit different. I think he's got a ponytail now instead. That's the only difference I can make out. Still got the same costume, still in green. You get used to the palette set, don't you, really? Now when I look at it, I can quite clearly see a Commodore 64 game, as I can do the Spectrum one. Spectrums tend to be a bit brighter, they've got brighter colours. Commodore 64, a little bit pale, a little more subtly. Between them, they have more colours available. But, you know, I'm looking at the differences. I owned a Spectrum back in the day, not a Commodore 64, but I was never one of those ones that argue to the death or be involved in a fight of which one's the best. I can see from an adult eye looking back, some games pop better on one system than the other, but that was mainly due to the coders, really, and what they got out of the game. What I like about this version is the ripples in the water. That's quite nice. That's bringing it a bit to life. When the boat's going around, you can see the water rippling around that, so it gives you a bit of a feel of movement, tricking the brain that stuff's going on. Yeah, I don't think there's probably a better way of doing this Lifebuoy thing. A lot of people getting into trouble in this place. I think we should just put up a sign saying no swimming. No swimming. There used to be a thing that's told to kids that never go swimming after you've had your dinner, but apparently it doesn't make any difference at all to digestion. You can swim as much as you want. Just don't swim the channel after you've had a dodgy curry. I think that's the only thing. If you're in the middle of swimming the channel after eating a dodgy curry and you think, oh Nick, why didn't you tell me this before? Then please comment in the comment section below. Sorry I didn't say earlier on. You should have clicked on the video earlier on, shouldn't you, nincompoop? Right, those turtles there, they fall into the water, so we could just pick them up. 10 bottles. No, 12 bottles. Oh, look, why did I jump into the water like a wally? This woman cannot swim like the ranger. Right, 2 lives left. I lost a cheap life there. I won't be playing this for hours. We aim to the reviews around about 10 minutes, although quite often I will go over if I, get involved in the game and forget about the time. It's not encyclopedic by any means. We're playing as the kid around a friend's house rather than the adult reading the instructions in the background shaking their head. Anyway, fun. This is a trip from reality. If you're doing a binge of all the videos, then well done you. Hopefully it's helping you with your stress busting. And if you see a live stream every now and again, that's when the community comes together. Unless my work goes stupid and I have to cover loads of shit for illness and COVID and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, it's the long-term mission to go full-time, but will it happen? I don't know. I've got to say confidence, but I stretch myself like nobody's business to keep this running. Hooray! Hooray! Who am I? What time is it? What day is it? I don't know. Well, have I eaten? Anyway, we're collecting rubbish in this virtual place, and I'm talking rubbish as well. Diddly-dee, diddly-dee. I'm liking this game. I didn't know anything about it back in the day, but I'm liking this version. It's cool. Park Patrol. Not to get confused with Snow Patrol. They were, I think they were an indie band, weren't they? Right, how many bottles have I got left now? Maybe I'll do it. Well, this is my last life, so I've got to do it all on this one go. 4 bottles left. Shout out when there's a bottle. The bottles, the rubbish on the land is trickier to get because you get surrounded by turtles. 3 left. Not Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. 2 left. There's probably a way of killing those animals on the land that you might know, but energy's going down, well, sort of okay. Calorie supply don't look too bad. Avoid this. Oh, there's one there. Right, don't miss the boat. Yes, 1 bottle left. Could I do it? Right, let's get energy from there. Looks like there's a lot of stuff moving on the screen now to try and get me. We just need. There's 1 bottle up there. Oh, it's surrounded by loads of nincompoops. Surely there must be an easy one to get than that. Just give me a bottle somewhere. Help's flashing. That means the swimmer's in trouble. I ain't got time for that nincompoop. Oh, come on. Just 1 more bottle, please, and I'll be off level 2. I'm not going to find it, am I? Oh, look, and the boat sank for some reason. Oh, well. I'm quite confident if I had another few goes of that, I'd eventually get off level 2. So it's got a good learning curve there. I quite like that game. Good graphics, addictive playability. You know what to do straight away. A good one. So I hope you liked having a look at that game. That was Park Patrol on the Commodore 64. Published by Activision in 1984 in the US and the rest of Europe by Silverbird in 1987. Don't know why there's a 3-year gap. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome as it goes into demo mode. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.